If you have been having challenges trying to achieve this Nigerian roadside puff puff, which is very thick and fluffy inside, then you need to watch this video to the end and I will share with you all the tricks I use in achieving this. Hi everyone, you're welcome to my channel again. If today is your first time of joining, you are welcome. And to my returning viewers, I love you all specially. So today I want to share with us how I make this my yummy puff puff. So first thing first, the ingredients. I'm going to put the measurement and the quantity in the description. After measuring my ingredients, the first thing I do is I sieve the flour for any form of unwanted particle. This particular one is very important. You cannot skip this level. Also, if you want to have a fluffy puff puff, ensure you sieve this flour very well. After sieving it, I go in with my dry ingredients and I use my spatula to turn everything together to ensure that it is properly incorporated very well before going in with the wet ingredients. So I created a hole in the center to put in my warm water. Now, this is what I do when I'm using water. I don't put all the quantity of water at first, mostly when I don't know the nature of the particular flour I'm working with. So I put my water bit by bits. When it comes to puff puff, you have to make sure that you mix it very well so that there will be no lump. See the way I'm using my hand to mix it. Some people even beat it if possible. You see this particular process, if you want your puff puff to be very fluffy and thick inside, then you cannot overemphasize it. You cannot skip it. You need to take your time to do it. I did this for like a minute and 30 seconds. Yes, that's because I'm working with a smaller quantity. If you want to produce for large quantity, then you should do it long. Make sure that the batter is coming out smoothly. There's no lump, there's no particle in the batter. So that when you are frying the puff puff, everything is going to come out nice and smooth and then thick inside. So you can see that the water I used is still remaining because this particular flour does not absorb water like that. Now, let me tell you another thing about puff puff, how to achieve that thick inside. When you allow your puff puff to rise, don't let it to over rise. Don't keep it for too long, like 1 hour, 30 minutes, 2 hours. It's too long. Once you keep it for too long, it will rise and it will start falling. And if it start falling, you cannot achieve that puff puff that you desire. So I kept this one for like an hour because the weather was not really hot. So after you allow it to rise, the next thing you do is to put your oil on the fire and still turn it again. Now at this point, you can add flavor if you have. After this, you put your oil on the fire and allow it to hot before frying. Now this is me trying to test the oil. One thing with frying puff puff is if your oil is not a little bit above medium hot before you put it, it will not form one. Then two, it will make sure that the puff puff soak oil. So before using it, ensure that you see it, you try it, and immediately you put it inside the oil, it's coming out well. Now this is how I cut my puff puff. I put it inside my hand and I press it from my thumb to my big finger. I press it out. That's a very easy way to get round shape. Another thing you have to check when frying puff puff, do not overcrowd your pot. Please, if you are still watching and you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe and turn on the notification button so that you can get more amazing videos like this. And if you have any question, you should also let me know. If you want me to create any recipe, just let me know. I want to tell you guys thank you for your support. Thank you, you kept me this far and I'm not going to let you down. So let's go back to the puff puff. Now, if you notice, you see that as the puff puff is frying, it is turning on its own. But in case some did not turn, you just have to use your frying spoon to turn it so that all the sides will be golden brown. Another thing is some people want their puff puff to be very light, not to be very very brown. Other people want it to be really really brown. So anyhow you want it, you can bring it down like this. If all the sides are brown, it is okay so long as your oil is hot and it puff puff has spent like 5 to 6 minutes on the heat. That means the puff puff is fully ready. So what I'm just doing here is that I'm turning it round so that all the sides can be brown. This is what I was explaining. I'm turning it round. I notice that some of them are not turning, so I just turn it round. And when I notice that all the sides are golden brown, I just pack. You can pack it now or you allow it to be a little bit darker. So this is me again. I'm showing you how I cut it. In case you did not get that first one, you should probably get the second. Simple cutting style is not hard. Put it in your thumb and press it out. It's that simple. If you want it to be big, you press it big. If you want it to be small, you press it small. So that is how I did it. I just let me show you so that if you did not get the first one, you should get the second one. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you for staying too. I am really so grateful. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like, share my video if possible. If you find it useful, if you find this video very educative, then please subscribe, like, comment, share. Even if you don't have anything to say, you can just say thank you for this wonderful video. All those things are encouragement to me. It will push me to say, okay, let me buy something and still continue to shoot recipe for you guys, my amazing fans. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you will give this puff puff recipe a try. It was very, very nice. Like, the inside was so thick and fluffy. It's just like the roadside own. You will like it. And if you try this recipe and you really, really love it, please do not forget to come back and let me know, or you can tag me on your video. Thank you. See you on my next video. Bye.